Hey guys, Sylvan AI here with another Elder Scrolls Online topic discussion. Now, in this video, I just wanted to discuss the general features in place for the Elder Scrolls Online based on information we know and information coming from beta testers. Now, as we all know, features of a game create the atmosphere for any player, no matter the genre, the title, or playstyle. Now, every game has different features that define the authentic user experience, and the Elder Scrolls as a franchise is no exception. Now, over the years, the Elder Scrolls as a franchise has opened the world to a whole new prospect of features, allowing players to define their legacy in a true open world experience, giving the player freedom to do what he wants, how he wants, and when he wants. Interacting with the world and its inhabitants has always been a key feature to the success of the Elder Scrolls. Now, it's this diverse feature that has invoked love into fans since the early days of Morrowind. Oblivion and Skyrim only introduced new features that we all know and love to this day: horseback riding, varieties of spells to cast with the touch of a button, leveling system and immersion to which the user controls, quests handed out by the many characters you meet on your journey in the game world. Skyrim also introduced marriage and adoption, allowing the player to build their own homestead. Skyrim also introduced an improved combat system, alchemy, and forging. Let's not forget the ferocious and fearsome thumb to strike the fear into the hearts of your enemies. Now, each game in the Elder Scrolls franchise has only complemented its predecessor and kept its fanbase's imagination flourishing and bright. The ability to do more as the series adapted to improve hardware and functionality provided by the console and PC specs, only allowing the developers to bring features to new heights. Now, the Elder Scrolls Online, though being a giant step in a different direction from previous Elder Scrolls titles, is the first of its series to brace the next generation of gaming. And though many would consider this an MMO, which they would be right in doing so, this is still an Elder Scrolls title at heart. But the question is, will it introduce new features, open players to a new view and prospect of Tamriel, and see it as we have never seen it before? After all, this is what an Elder Scrolls experience is all about for me personally: exploring the world, learning of all its features and endeavors. Now, one Elder Scrolls Online enthusiast stated in a recent post I read online a statement that I completely agree with about the new features being added in the Elder Scrolls Online. So I'm just going to go ahead and read that for you guys. Of course, all players, experienced and new to the Elder Scrolls universe included, want to see dungeons, raids, crafting, meaningful 3-faction PvP, mounts, quests, discovery, achievements, among many other things implemented into the open world. Most of us know that list by heart and fully expect that all of those things to be included in Elder Scrolls Online. That was the statement, guys, that I had read online, and I think they hit the nail on the head because I couldn't agree with you more. All of us experienced Elder Scrolls Online would expect these features to be added. Now, the Elder Scrolls Online will have to build onto what its predecessors have achieved. ZeniMax looking back at what Bethesda have achieved to keep fans amused and satisfied throughout the series, and adapted to meet an MMO playstyle. The many features provided to us in previous Elder Scrolls games will need to be brought forward and improved and adapted to meet the MMO orient. This will help attract newcomers and keep older fans happy, as they will be able to relate to previous titles and know that this is an Elder Scrolls experience second to none. Now, I personally look forward to see what new features are brought in to adapt to the MMO playstyle. I've already stated one feature in a previous video which I'm excited for, and that's the improved interaction with the player's horse. The ability to interact with your horse and improve its stats through attention and feeding. This is an innovative new feature, taking something from previous Elder Scrolls titles and improving on it. Now, relating to beta testers and taking user feedback will also be key, as there is a concern amongst the community with the flawed combat system, lacking the true hack and slash authenticity previous Elder Scrolls titles provided. Now, we know that ZeniMax are listening to fans due to early stages of productions. Fans noted that the gameplay mechanics to be built around purely a third-person perspective Fans quickly protested this and questioned its authentic Elder Scrolls experience, which ZeniMax quickly returned a respawn to fans by adding the first-person perspective we all know and love from previous titles. ZeniMax are using these closed betas to enhance user feedback so they can build a game feeding off of, you guessed it, community feedback, and I believe they've heard the pleas and complaints about this issue. Now I look forward to see how the PvP will work in Elder Scrolls Online, as it has never been done before in previous Elder Scrolls titles, adding a competitive edge amongst the community. Now, as you guys know, we have two different views on Elder Scrolls Online happening right now. Now this is getting off topic a little bit here, but it's something that I just wanted to discuss. Now right now you've got 50% of Elder Scrolls fans saying that, oh, the Elder Scrolls Online just feels like another MMO. Then you've got another 50% of fans saying, no, I really love it, I can't wait for it to come out. Now guys, what I think it all comes down to is how you perceive Elder Scrolls Online to be. Some fans are getting into the Elder Scrolls experience expecting to have a similar experience to Skyrim or Oblivion. Go off with a small group of friends aiming to achieve a similar goal as you all run through a cave working together and feeding off of each other's attributes. And no, that's not what the Elder Scrolls Online experience is. If you go into the beta or the final product thinking that, then you're going to be disappointed no matter what. Because the Elder Scrolls Online is not that single player experience we know. It's implemented a load of new features, but then it's also withdrawn a lot of features that we as players have become to know and love in previous titles to accommodate that MMO playstyle. I think in order for players to appreciate Elder Scrolls Online, they're going to have to learn to adapt to the new style of play and features being introduced and also the ones being drawn back. Think of Elder Scrolls Online as a hybrid in the series, unpredictable and different, but keeping that strong Elder Scrolls presence. And that's exactly what Elder Scrolls Online is. It's an MMO, not a co-op version of Skyrim. So be wary with what mind frame you go into your play sessions with, and you might not come out disappointed. Now, I personally have never liked MMOs, but I've always loved the Elder Scrolls as a franchise, and I've learned not to perceive this game to the previous games. So when I go into play Elder Scrolls Online, I will know what to expect, and I'm only looking forward to it. Elder Scrolls Online will need to build as a community and keep old fans happy to keep great features and enhancements coming over the next couple of months and years after release. I look forward to hearing what you guys think, and as always guys, please like and subscribe and comment. I will be uploading daily content, so let's help build this community guys. Thanks, I appreciate it.